now because I'm about to reveal some things to you guys that we've talked about on previous videos. Facebook users, Social Security recipients. I don't think you guys are going to believe what's happening right now, right? So, yeah, Facebook is down. Yes, you heard me right. The social media giant that pretty much knows everything about us, well, they're gone. But that's not all. This is where it gets even juicier. Social Security Cola. That's right, guys. The lifeline for millions of Americans. They've been dangling the carrot in front of us for a long time, and it's dangling by a thread on top of that. So, the announcement that we've all been waiting for, it's on the brink of being delayed. And is this all just a coincidence between Facebook and their situation that's going on that I'm going to share with you guys all the details in this video? Is this a coincidence that Facebook and Social Security are both having issues right now? Or is there more to the story that they just don't want us to know? So picture this, guys. You're eagerly, waiting to know just how much more money you're going to be getting next year, right? From Social Security, whether it's SSI, SSDI, whatever the case is, right? And then bam, the government just shuts down, right? Is this a coincidence? I really don't think it's a coincidence. The U.S. Labor Department and the Bureau of Labor Statistics just straight up closed. I mean, seriously, guys, like no data, no announcements. And of course, the mystery goes even further than that. Basically, is there a secret conspiracy going on behind the Facebook outage and the Social Security COLA announcement delay? Like, are these two things connected? I mean, I hope I'm not making stuff up. By the way, I hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, just drop a quick comment down below. Drop a like for the video. I hope you guys can hear me. I can't hear myself, so that's why I always do a sound check with you guys. Oh, man. So what are they hiding? What are they hiding? So stay with me, guys, because I want to go ahead and kind of unravel the truth. And we're going to be deep diving into this whole rabbit hole here. And we're going to be exposing the secrets and maybe some conspiracies here. And I don't think you guys want to miss out on that. So definitely, if you guys are enjoying the content, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Drop a like for the video. I appreciate the love and the support. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, do you guys think that this is a cover up? Like, are they trying to hide something from us? Like, what's your theory on all this, right? I'd love to hear from you guys. So, yeah. And don't forget to subscribe. Make sure your notification bell's turned on. A lot of people have let me know in previous videos that they were unexpectedly unsubscribed for some mysterious reason. I can't tell you why that's happening. I really don't know why, but it's happening to some people. So make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. But buckle up, guys. It's gonna be a wild ride. So just a few hours ago, we got hit with major breaking news that could, potentially affect millions of Americans that are relying on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and there's a buzz in the air right now. And, there's just a flurry of articles coming out suggesting that the announcement about the cost of living adjustment, the COLA for Social Security, it could face delays. What kind of delays are we talking about here? Well, first of all, before we even get into that, isn't it odd that something so critical, something so crucial could potentially be facing delays? I personally think that's a little bit odd. And I don't know if it's coincidence, conspiracy, or is it just straight up deliberate? But, if you're scratching your head right now, wondering like, how is this even possible? Well, I want to kind of break it down for you guys and, just kind of like everyday lingo so we all understand what the heck's going on here. But it's just kind of wild when you think about it. It's really wild when you think about it. But yeah, that's the nature of the beast, as they say. That is the nature of the beast. So let's dig deeply into this, right? So first, let's get into the root of the matter, right? So the U.S. Labor Department, they dropped the official bomb, officially announcing the possibility of a delay. And the delay is real. The delay is real. It's coming from a very valid source here. And again, could we have predicted this? Nancy Amachi says, so if the government shuts down, will payments stop? It's a very good question. If you already have Social Security, I appreciate your question, Nancy. If the government shuts down, they have promised us that Social Security payments will still go out. Now, if you're in the process of getting approved for Social Security or if you're applying for Social Security, that's another story. So anyway, basically, with the whole imminent government shutdown, this news is really throwing a curveball to those who are expecting and anticipating information on this whole Social Security increase, right? And so, of course, while these payments remain uninterrupted, as they're telling us, they're saying, hey, these payments are not going to be interrupted. Thank you for confirming, Daniel, that you can hear me. Kenneth Winkler says, did you? I appreciate you in the comments. Thank you, guys. So, basically they're saying that the Social Security payments are not going to be impacted, right? But it does throw a new curveball, especially for those who are anticipating information on the whole Social Security increase. And, while payments should theoretically remain uninterrupted, the eagerly awaited increase definitely is going to be hanging in the balance. So, as we dig a little deeper into this, the whole tension between within the political corridors, it's just unreal, right? So the U.S. shutdown, it's edging closer with Republicans lacking in agreement. And you got figures like Kevin McCarthy and Matt Gaetz button heads, you know how they do. And, as discussions continue to reach a standstill and the possibility of a shutdown looms larger, the ripple effect could touch the lives of those dependent on Social Security. And this standoff in Congress just simply underscores that uncertainty. Got some comments coming in here, folks. Just trying to keep up with you guys. Kayla, it is Congress doesn't do their job and they still get their pay. Isn't that unfair? You want to talk about what's fair and what's unfair? Is it fair that they can delay Social Security COLA updates and confirmations? People who need Social Security could potentially not get approved for Social Security if the government gets shut down. But meanwhile, your favorite politicians in political offices, they're going to get their checks on time. They're going to get their checks on time. There won't be any kind of interruption in their pay under any circumstances. The government could shut down and they'll still get paid. In fact, it's kind of in their best interest for the government to shut down, if you think about it, because they just get paid vacation. If the government shut down, they can't go into office. They just get paid to stay home and do nothing until things get resolved. Kind of funny how that works, isn't it? So anyway, how does this government shutdown translate to delays in the COLA announcement? That's the big question that a lot of people have. So the U.S. Labor Department, they're advising that the Bureau of Labor Statistics is going to halt all their economic data gathering and publishing activities for as long as the government remains closed. So in layman's terms, basically, the vital information used to calculate the COLA won't be released. Isn't that nice? So every year, more than 70 million U.S. retirees and Americans hooked on government benefits updates may find themselves biting their nails. The anticipation centers around this whole annual pay increase with this shutdown potentially, throwing a wrench in the works. So the inflation reading and, of course, the CPI data, which is very crucial for determining the COLA, remains essentially under wraps until the government reopens their doors. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. Exactly, Nancy. How convenient. Exactly. So, that's where we are right now. Now, if you're seeking solace in numbers, preliminary readings hover around 3.2%-ish. So that should be around what Social Security recipients should theoretically get. Nothing confirmed. Daniel says, what a big deal. What? 3%? Big deal. Exactly. I'm with you, Daniel. So anyway, the final figure remains shrouded in, mystery until the last reading comes in September. But of course, with a shutdown commencing this Sunday and no resolution in sight, the announcement, which is scheduled for October 12th, faces some potential delays, theoretically. So, but guys, let's not hit the panic button. Let's kind of try to remain calm. while the announcement might be delayed, the implementation of the COLA is still expected to remain on track. So that much is good news. Hopefully, I can bring you guys a little bit of good news. And if you guys are just now tuning in, we're talking about the whole Facebook update. There's some checks actually going to be cut that I want to share with you guys. I told you guys about a Facebook settlement, and I'm also giving you guys a secure Social Security, SSI, SSDI, COLA update for 2023 going into 2024. And also, if you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like for the video so we can help more people get access to this information. And if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway, so this whole increase, once it gets announced, this will apply to Social Security starting January 1st, 2024. And of course, it's, you know how the government is. It's a waiting game. It's always a waiting game. It's always a waiting game for us, but it's not a waiting game for them because they kind of make things happen when it's benefiting them. You know how that works. And of course, while it's not in the news, it's not the news that anybody had hoped for, but technically it really shouldn't affect people's wallets too much. But staying informed helps you to keep from being caught off guard. And so I do my best to keep you guys up to speed, up to date on everything. Daniel LeBlanc says 3% of $1,200 is $32. Laugh out loud. I know, man. It's terrible. It is terrible. Angel Eyes. What about turning off your phone and blocking the cameras on it on the 4th? Oh, I think you're talking about what's happening on October 4th. If you guys haven't seen my video on talking about what's happening on October 4th, definitely check that out. You guys can probably find that on my recent videos. Yeah. So wrapping this up, this unfolding situation definitely showcases the real world impacts of political standoffs. And I feel like they use things that you and I care about as weapons against us. Oh, we can't get things sorted out. Let's just go ahead and shut down. We'll go ahead and shut down and figure this out later. These are the people that you put in office, folks. And I'm not blaming you in particular, but I'm just saying, like, these are elected officials that treat their constituents like they're pieces of crap. Not cool. So anyway, so the political government shutdown pretty much brings with it a wave of uncertainty, particularly those who are waiting on news from Social Security, SSI, SSDI increases. So again, payments theoretically continue as usual. But of course, the anticipation about the whole COLA announcement, the anticipation's only getting worse. Now, for those of you guys, tuned in for the latest updates, definitely keep an eye out because, we got to navigate these uncharted waters. Knowledge is power. Staying informed is always going to allow us to anticipate and be able to prepare. And while these potential delays in the COLA information, they're not welcome, being in the know definitely ensures that you won't be left in the dark. So definitely stay tuned. Keep your notifications turned on. Drop a like for the video. So I know that you guys do enjoy these updates and appreciate them. That's how I know. Now, if you have been pretty much, oh, and by the way, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, like, what are you guys doing? Like, hit the description of this video, scroll to the bottom. You should see a link for my Twitter. Definitely follow me on Twitter, guys. And as a matter of fact, let me see if I can make it easier for you and add my Twitter links in the as a pinned comment here. So let me do that right quick for you guys. Because a lot of you have been asking, Ron, are you on Twitter? I can't find you. So here we go, guys. Here's my Twitter, and you can follow me there. So let me see. Can I just quickly pin this so my audience can find it easily? Let's see. Pin message. There you go. So all you guys who have been asking, Ron, I can't find you on Twitter. There you go. All right. So now here's the thing. Facebook update. I know a lot of you guys have been pretty much biting your nails, over the whole Facebook payment saga that pretty much resulted in that $725 million Facebook settlement. Um, wait. Somebody said it didn't work. What didn't work? Social media, Facebook. If you click the TikTok link, I mean the Twitter link, not TikTok. It takes you to Ron Yates 24. Oh wait, that's Twitter. I mean that's TikTok. Hold on. Click the Twitter link. Oh wow. You're right. That link doesn't work. Sorry. Why didn't it work? Let me try this here. Sorry guys. This is what I get for going live. I can't edit the mistakes out. So sorry about that. Let's see if this works any better for you guys. I'm gonna click this one and hopefully it works. Yay, I think this is working. So, all right. So now I want to say thank you to whoever that was who called that out. Say it's not working. Necron Knight 420. Thank you for letting me know that it didn't work. Let me pin this message here so that everyone can find it easily. Replace pin message. Okay, so the message is pinned with my Twitter. Excellent. Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys. Thank you for letting me know that that didn't work. If you guys can hit that Twitter link, just let me know if that one is working. Anyway, so let me get back to this whole Facebook payment saga, regarding the whole $725 million settlement. Remember that video I told you guys about maybe like 5 months ago? So anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update on that. A lot of people didn't believe that Facebook was actually going to be cutting some checks. So for those of you guys who didn't catch that video, shame on you. But, let me just kind of jog your memory back, right? So back in 2015, Facebook found themselves, in a lot of hot water. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel Eyes. Facebook found themselves in a lot of hot water. Long story short, about 87 million people had their private information shared with a company called Cambridge Analytica, all thanks to a seemingly very innocent personality quiz on Facebook. Well, the sneaky part about this was that the data was used for political ads during the 2016 presidential race. A lot of people didn't know that until after the fact. So, just got a big black X on your Twitter link. What? Hold on. I just tested it. Oh, cool. Well, the big black X is because Twitter now calls themselves X instead of Twitter, but it's still twitter.com. It's retarded. Yeah, don't worry. It's the right place. Anyway, so sorry guys. Trying to keep up with the comments, trying to do the live, give you guys the information. But so anyway, basically Facebook, upon discovering this mess, didn't alert the affected people, right? 87 million people. And so instead, they just kind of asked Cambridge Analytica to hit the delete button. Not cool, Facebook. Not cool. So this ended up leading to like a cascade of lawsuits, landing us, with a gigantic, basically landing Facebook with this gigantic $725 million lawsuit. And so despite ending up coughing up the dough, Facebook still pretty much played the we did nothing wrong card. And, to kind of shake off some of that scandal dust, they ended up like rebranding themselves as Meta. Talk about a makeover, right? So anyway, if you were pretty much using Facebook anytime between, if you had a Facebook account between May 2007 and December 2022, which is probably like almost everybody on the planet, you might have some money coming your way. Anyways, but here's the catch. You had to fill out a claim in order to get in line for the payout. So if you watched my video from like 5 months ago, you would have known about it, and you probably, hopefully, took action and you signed up because I told you guys to sign up to get your checks. Did anybody watch that video? I'm just wondering because some people are going to get some checks, and then other people are going to get pissed off that they didn't get checks because they didn't listen to what I was telling you guys. Anyway, so basically, if you've been checking, your mailbox every single day, you guys can chill out, right? The delay, it is hitting. It's just the delay is just them sifting through the mountain of applications to figure out who's legit and who should actually get a check, right? So get this, they received like 27 million claims, somewhere around that number, right? And after some very serious detective work, about 17 million were actually given the thumbs up. So about 10 million got the thumbs down. So they ended up coming to this final approval hearing on September 7th, I think it was. And, this was the court's chance to try to hear any kind of gripes, look over the numbers, give them the green light if anything happened to, seem, just to make sure everything was fair and square. So now the lawyers, not wanting to miss the gravy train, of course, they got to get their scoop. It just looks, I'll look up your name, laugh out loud. It's asking for an age. What? Anyway, so sorry. So the lawyers, they got to get their money, right? They have their hands out. Forget this. Out of the whole $725 million settlement, the lawyers are going to get $180 million. Like, that's just wild. That's not even fair. I don't know. Maybe it is fair. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what goes into it, but it just seems like, man, like the people who need that money, who deserve that money, are literally getting a significant tax taken out of that settlement. Anyway, so that's still in the works, but once they actually get their cut and a few admin costs are covered, the rest of the money is going to end up getting sliced among the 17 million legitimate claims that Facebook has found. So basically, quick math, that gives us about $30 a person. So, but don't bank on that exact amount. It's definitely going to depend on how long you had your account open. So that's kind of like the average. So basically, they're saying that these payments should start rolling out in the next couple of months. So definitely keep an eye out for, keep an eye on your chosen payment method. Basically, you can select how to get paid. But whatever you selected, that's when you should pretty much start looking out for it and where you should look for it, because that's basically how the money's going to start coming in. So if you want some more information, I'm going to do my best to leave some links for you guys, helpful links for you guys in the comment section down below of this video. And again, if you're not following me on Twitter, also known as X, definitely hit the link in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment in this video. But yeah, so there you got it, guys. I know, it's been a long time coming. $725 million from Facebook sounds like a lot of money, but when you divide it up among 17 million people, it doesn't feel like very much at all. But it looks like we're pretty much in the home stretch of this whole Facebook saga thing, aka Meta payment situation. So fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys get some money soon. Hopefully Social Security will drop those updates on us soon. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. Please drop a like for the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys be safe. Peace.